Yay! Okay, so I had an entire intro where I told you loads of stuff, but sorry for the quirky intro. And welcome to the stream. I said that I had some issues and I thought I had to reboot the stream, but I don't. I think I figured out what it is that really causes issues with the stream, but who knows? We'll see. I'll try to figure out the week that comes. Time to muddle around with this one. Hi! And that's where those ones go. Need to dig up some references that I had intended for this. How you doing, Morior? I'm hanging in there as well, trying my best. It will work out eventually. My ref. Didn't I have something here that should showcase? I thought I had a reference there. That's one. Hello, Red. How you doing? Just a quick check if anyone hears me. Can you just tell me when you hear this? Okay, then that's not that bad. I thought it was gonna be way worse. This is good. Come on. There is that one. Put this one there. No, that's not working. Hold a sec. Those two. Like so. No, it's not there. It's not late. I altered one of the settings. I hope that nothing is really suffering that much. But if it is, let me know. Okay. We're gonna do that one like this. That's good. What I mainly changed was actually I changed an encoding setting, which means that instead of being set to being set to 60 FPS, it's set to 50 FPS, and then I changed the sound encoding to be a little bit different as well. But we'll see what gives. That's still the same, so that's fine. Just wanted to get a little bit more color in there where it should be color. The thing is that what happens usually when I stream is that something overloads everything, and then what it does, it takes away the internet. But I usually see that there is an overload regardless of which there is always an overload in OBS. And I never really thought that that one was an issue because it's usually like a temporary overload thingy. So it's never been really something that I worried about too much. How's that one? More. I see. I see. That's okay. That's okay. We can do that one. How you doing, Red? I don't know if I said that one when you entered. Anyway. Either way. I will be painting a little bit on this one today. This one might be a little bit bad. We're gonna lessen the colors a little bit. Nothing seems out of sorts. That's good. What? Well, we got ourselves some euros, so welcome anyone and everyone who is here to my little stream. I hope you enjoy it and will stay for a little bit. Change to a little bit easier to work with brush, one that doesn't take too much on the PC. I'm just filling in colors right now, and I don't really particularly need the painterly feel to add colors. So that's a bit of colors like that. Excuse me. Everyone okay? All right. Then I shall not bug. I shall just talk in general. And I didn't mean that, you know. It was just a case of everything got really, really silent. Oh man, yeah, I understand that part. Bad patches are fucking annoying. Okay, so we're gonna mainly do down here. Yeah. But they can't do that one because that means that, you know, a lot of people would be without a job. People that have to fix things afterwards or something. Okay, so it's not supposed to be a perfect, you know, coloration thingy. It's just meant to give a little bit of a a feel of colors. And I might add a little bit more yellow on those ones, I'm not sure. Yay, you got to see that one. Just wanna check something. Yeah, no, I understand that. No rolling back patches, that's fucking annoying. Again. See, that's what I thought. When we look up at the sky in the night, when we see our moon here on Earth, our moon tends to be have a slight yellowish tone, but that does not seem to be the case in World of Warcraft. Interesting. Fair enough. Okay. So we're gonna zoom in a little bit over here because I need to remove a couple of things. So I am making it so that you can see where the lights come from, because the lights from the city are mostly warm, whereas the lights from the sky are mostly cold. And this is a way to make that distinction very obvious pretty much right away. So anything here actually has a bounce light on it from a light source that is somewhere, you know, amongst the houses, and anything that is blue next to it has a light source elsewhere, namely the sky. And then the further up you get, the further away from that light source on the street you come, and the further away you get from the close-up, the further away you get from the street, and the further away from that light source you get, the less of it you see. So over here, even though there's darkness up here, this side of the house will be without that, and even up here it will kind of be without that one, but here it will be hit by the light from the moon on the other side. The same here, like this little edge here is still facing us, so that one won't have, but the highlight on the side will have that pale bluish tone to it. And so I need to fix a couple of things behind here as well, but that's okay, I can do that one. so. So even though technically speaking up here it should be a little bit more bluish because there's a bright warm spot over there, I'm gonna keep this area very much warm. Whereas this part over here will have a little bit of that cool coming down into it. I'm gonna fix all these things as well. These parts are gonna be painted in like this. It's not gonna be super fancy. The focus is gonna be on the characters anyway, so. And like here, we're gonna have. Thank you. Needs to be a little bit less of that strong blue and a little bit more of that slightly less strong blue. So this is there's still a blue I'm painting over here right now, but it is not as saturated as the one in the background. The background in this area, this general area, is more saturated. I spend a lot of time trying to make the trying to figure out the way that I would make this background, the environment. Right, saving. So it's important that it kind of pays off. Oh no, that's too blue one. This is less blue. Even if it is a even if it is in a relatively subtle way, I think the subtle is what I'm actually trying to go for here. So you have to forgive me if I wince a little bit once in a while, but I'm still having issues with my foot, because why wouldn't I? It's getting better though, so there's that. Go. These ones, because these ones are definitely like taking the light from up there. I want to make sure that those ones are a little bit more hit. So we're taking, taking a bit of a leave of absence from social media, mainly from Meta this week. And next week, I think it is that we're gonna be back, or the week after. And at that point, we'll be sharing a bunch of stuff. Because that's fun. Sharing is fun. So yay, some like it painted. Alright, that's good on that side. Now we need to make it look good on this side as well. Okay. Just push everything upwards. Erase what it should be. And add where it should be. And Bob's your uncle. Or something like that. Some other fancy thing that you say. So excuse me. No, that one don't need that one. We are happy with that one. Let's see how that one looks like that. Oops. Maybe not add stuff. I'm gonna quickly save as, because that's what we do. Add something to drink. Don't forget to hydrate. It's in the middle of the winter here, so everything is cold. That does not mean that you shouldn't drink stuff. again. I wonder, I hope, okay, so the audio is quite big, loud, so I'm gonna lower the audio a little bit. It's supposed to be a little bit less audible than my voice. It's still audible because, you know, okay. Okay, let's see if we can or cannot just add a little bit of stuff, a little bit of flair to things. And this is where we need to put our tapered painterly brush back into place. Let's see what we can do. Because this looks fancy. Now there will be a dude running here, so we're gonna make this one look like it has some sort of function. Welcome back. Just making sure that that the background here looks like it has some sort of function. Another computer with failed update. Yay! Even closer. Sorry about that. Ha ha ha. This one does not need to have like super much detail. It just needs to be in the background and feeling like it has some sort of coherency or something. I don't know. Something that makes it feel like it's there's a thing going on. It's a house. Of some sort. A warehouse. Ha ha ha. In a city of werewolves, yes, I get it. Oops. Okay. So yeah, because this one is like that, and we need to have a little bit of this one going on here, and a little bit of this one going on here. Much, just a little. Like so. Oops, that is a little bit too much. Let's just put some extra flair over here, just for the fun of it. Who knows? This is like not even a real place. This is just stuff I made up. I'm just trying to make it look like it could belong at this point. And that's the important bit. If it works for you, it works for me. Okay. Okay. And then like so. Okay. Okay, we're gonna take a quick look at how this one actually has worked out very shortly. The only thing that's kind of out of place is this dome shape over here. But I'm fine with that one, if everyone else is. And that's all you need. That's literally all I need. Maybe I might change a little bit of the colors down there. A little bit less. Oh wow. Oh, isn't that funny? There we go. I really hope that one didn't. Hold a sec. No, okay, good. It was acting up a little bit. It felt like some of my hotkeys for painting were working on things that weren't painting. And that's not how it should be. Just for the sake of it. Okay. Okay. I'm good with that one. We're gonna save there because otherwise I forget that one, and then who knows where we end up. Okay. Zoom out. Okay. But yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I'm having a bit of an issue with my foot, and that's causing me pains, and we don't like pains. Pains is bad. Pains is bad for the soul. It's getting better, but it's a bit of a double-edged sword, because it got better today. My body went like, "You're feeling better now. You can relax." And then when you relax, everything hurts 10 times more. And then because it hurts 10 times more, the body goes like, "You sleep now." So that happened. Which was fun, not. I had a bit of a nap today, which is not common. It's not how I roll normally. Excuse me. No, it shouldn't be like that at all. It should be like this. Bugger. Okay, let's do this one. It should be like this. Like I mentioned, I'm trying to get like that feel in for how specific elements look in that city and or in the area, general area. And when you manage to get that one happen, it will not really matter actually that much whether it is a true depiction of the place or not, because you will have things that will tell people that see it that, oh no, this is this place. Which means that I can, I can fake it in a successful way. If you fake it, you break it. No. If you break it, I don't know, whatever, something. This is one of the things that I managed to fudge up. I truly like these stone thingies, and I'm going to keep those ones, but it is a fact that in the area where these houses are supposed to be, they don't have. They have wooden beams that go across each corner. And that creates complications for me because I have not made those ones happen. So I need to adjust that one by making other things happen instead. Such as things like this. Artistic liberty, yes. Always. But I also want that when people watch this one, if you know you share this one around and stuff like that, that people can go like, oh no, I recognize that place. That's in that region. So even if I, you know, manage to screw up a little bit about that sensation of this is this region, people should still be able to go like, you know what, it's this region. I recognize, because I recognize this and this and this. That's why we're gonna go like this. That's why we're gonna go all the way up with this shit, this stuff here. It look fancy. And woody, because it has to be a little bit woody. I mean, imagine, you know, you go like, you know, yeah, I commissioned this one. This is a piece set in region X. And they go like, but it doesn't look anything like region X. Then I, as a painter, have failed. Me as the artiste have failed in making sure that it is understandable that it is that region. We don't want that one. So whilst I will keep a couple of these ones, I need to make sure that certain things are still there. Okay. I was mentioning earlier that we're taking a little bit of a break from social media, mainly from Meta this week, up until the 26th. So I think that's this week. But after that one, we will be posting a couple of things on the gram and stuff. And one of the things that will be posted is a piece that you commissioned that now has been seen by the person who was supposed to see it. Okay, I need to make that one a little bit bigger. And I'm gonna try my best to finish off the full thing for the car-like one as well, so that we can share that one as well, because I like that one. But it also means that I have been postponing it a little bit, postponing parts about it a little bit. Okay. For various reasons. Oops, that was long layer cronk or something. Oh. Is it straight? No, it's straight. Okay, good. Oh. Ah. So yeah, there is a specific amount of like tiny bits of how do you call that one? Like there's a bit of visual information that happens in this one that I want to happen without it being too clumped together, if that one makes sense. Like, you know, I'm trying to keep it vague, but at the same time trying to make it obvious where it is. Because I don't want people to look here. I want people to look here and here where the dudes are gonna be running. But you still can't just leave things be up here, because then eventually someone will look up here, and at that point they will go like, wait a minute, what the, that ain't painted out proper. This dude didn't know what he's doing. And essentially I just want to show off that I know what I'm doing. Okay, so flex some art muscles, yes indeed. Flexing without flexing or some such. Like, I know that I'm going to have to add some form of detail up here. I know that one, you know, but I would prefer if I didn't have to add too much, because it will drag the people's eyes up there. So I need to try to keep that one to a minimum. So it's a matter of finding out what is the detail that I'm gonna put there. And I have an idea, but still need to make that idea work as well. Oops. Okay. Yes. Oh. not correct. That is not correct. It would have to be something like this. Yes. Okay, that has potentials. Excuse me. More of the coughing kind. And then we do this. And then we add one of these ones again. Which needs to be a little bit darker than the background. As does this. another straight line here for some more wood on wood action or something. Like so. And again, we put the one of them bars there. A little bit paler here. And again, one of these things here to kind of drive home the same thing again. We're in this city of werewolves or something. A lot of their warehouses. Well, I see. I need to change the color a little bit up there, but that's fine. Okay. Below. Merge with layer below. And then we can take a look at this. That's the difference. And merge with layer below. And then we duplicate that one. Because I like to have a safety net. And then we save as. Save that as. It seems to have been a lot more stable today, so that's good. It seems to be a lot more stable today, rather. We like. Okay, and then we move this one upwards on the wrong layer, but that's fine. Thicker. Just a tad. You gotta take off? Nah. I understand. No worries. I'm not gonna go that super much longer today anyway, so no worries. It was grand to have you here. see you on Friday. We're gonna set up for Wednesday streams as well one of these days. We just need the schedule, so stay care. Stay frosty or something. Yes. Take care. Bye-bye. Excuse me. So for anyone else who is here, we're gonna go for a little bit longer. I'm waiting for my lovely wife to come home from having walked the doggos, and then I might do a little bit longer after that one. We'll see. But not much. I'm gonna put the same kind of thing up here as I did on the other side. Over here, I'm gonna put a center. Oh yeah, this is gonna be just an extra. That's fine. That's fine. So I'm gonna put a piece of a center beam or whatever you would want to call it. It goes up here and just flares out a little bit and sits a little bit higher, but not much higher than the rest. The idea is not that this one is going to be a central part, it's just going to be hanging around. It is not supposed, it's not, definitely not supposed to be something that you should spend too much time looking at. It's just there for the sake of being there, and to give a little bit of a visual cue that you're in the area where the worgen are. Darken that one down a little bit down here. Okay. Excuse me. And it goes in a little bit into that one, but not all the way. And I like so. Like so. There we go. And then we add this little thing. It's basically just a line. So and that one means that we've added a little bit more of that stuff there, which means it feels even a tad more like the actual place where it's supposed to be. Okay. All right. think that is the sound of my lovely wife arriving back home. I think. Which means that I will shortly leave you all for greener pastures or something like that. So all right. Last thing I'm gonna do today is this little beam here. Hello. I always sound a bit like Bob Ross when I talk to myself. There. It's the secret little beam. Secret little beam for secret little people or something. really getting to the end game here today. The main focus has been to make sure that the background was more or less done, but it's not done, but still. Getting closer. There we go. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Bit chilly, but somehow.
I'm about to quit soon here.
Right. That sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's cunning or not, I would say.
It is definitely a cunning plan.
Lamination.
I see. All right. This is what I'm gonna call a day. I'm gonna do a quick time lapse. There's wonkiness and galore, but that's fine. Save as. And a quick time lapse after the save. I'm gonna lessen the up here. I'm gonna lessen the contrast a little bit later on, but I can do that one. That's relatively easy digitally. Just a tad. And here is the time lapse that will pop up on social media from next week somewhere. This has been a project, and I still got the characters to do, but it's quite fun. Last 10 seconds is basically what I've done today, so that's fun. But yes, thank you so much for popping by. Talk to you next time, Friday, and we will be setting up a we will be setting up for Wednesday streams as well. Anyhow, thank you for popping by. Bye bye.